Hello everyone, I'm Zero.
I'm Sabrina.
I'm Chi, the computer operator.
Our briefing topic today is Power Me, Deaflympics 2009 in Taipei.
We will show you how much we understand about this event.
And first, let's look at our overview.
For introduction, we will tell you our motivation and purpose. Next, we will show you the Deaflympics history and the players' qualification. Also, the Deaflympics sponsoring election.
And once more, we'll look at Summer Deaflympics 2009 in Taipei. And also the related activities we have joined. Finally, it's our conclusion and reflection. Also references we refer to. First, introduction. Our motivation of this project on Deaflympics was because the 21st Summer Deaflympics was held mainly in Taipei City Stadium, next to our school.
Moreover, our school was even assigned to act as the receptionist and the cheering team for American Deaflympics team.
We were also honored for being chosen to serve as two key student representatives to attend the training of the volunteering surfers and sign language.
We were even invited by AIT to attend their Independence Day celebration on July 4th.
And we each had an unforgettable memory of seeing the Deaflympic Games with our own eyes in Taipei City Stadium and Taipei Arena. For purpose, it was the first time that Taiwan was in charge of hosting this great world event. So we could take a close look at it.
In order to get a better understanding of this event, we decided to explore more on Deaflympics, including its history, spirits, qualification, and sports, and then share with you about the activities we got involved.
Let's jump to our next point, history and qualification.
History. Deaflympics is held every 4 years, and the first game was in Paris in 1924. It was the first international sporting event for athletes with disability. Only 145 athletes from 9 European nations took part in the first Deaflympics.
And that last year, Summer Deaflympics in 2009, we had more than 3,700 athletes from 80 nations participating, which means Deaflympics is getting more universal attention.
Deaflympics original names. From 1924 to 1965.
We call it the International Games for the Deaf, also called International Silent Games.
From 1966 to 1999.
We started calling it World Games for the Deaf, also called World for Silent Games. And let me ask you, Sabrina, do you know what it's called after 2000?
Yes, it's called Deaflympics.
That's right, but often mistakenly called Deaflympics. Make sure you don't make that mistake.
The players' qualification. To be able to be qualified for the games, athletes must have a hearing loss of at least 55 dB in their better ear. And devices such as hearing aids and cochlear implants are not allowed during the games.
And during the game, it's really interesting that the football referee will wave a flag instead of blowing a whistle. On track races, they will start the race by light flashing instead of a fire gun. Our next point, Deaflympics sponsoring election. Taiwan striving for the election. The international election for sponsoring Deaflympics 2009 was held in February 28, 2003 in Switzerland. The Taiwan delegation made a lot of effort on the display, and the briefing became the visual spotlight.
That's amazing!
Yes.
And finally, they announced the results. Taipei defeated Athens by 20 votes, and Taiwan became the first Asian country ever to hold Deaflympics.
That's impressive. And here we'll look at Summer Deaflympics 2009 in Taipei.
Look at the opening and the closing ceremony. Isn't it gorgeous?
This is the mascot of the 21st Summer Deaflympics. It's lively Taipei green tree frog. And here is the mascot. Isn't it cute?
It sure is. These are the two mascots, the male one, Peace, and the female one, Love. They They both represent the Taipei city tree and flower.
And sport items in Deaflympics. There are 19 sports in Summer Deaflympics. Sabrina, would you please tell everyone what they are?
There are athletics, badminton, basketball, and beach volleyball, bowling, and cycling.
And what else?
There are football, handball, judo, karate, table tennis, swimming, shooting, and archery.
And don't forget, we still have taekwondo, tennis, volleyball, water polo, and wrestling. The outcome of the event.
Wow, look at the chart. Taiwan ranked as top 5.
And we got 33 medals in total.
Wow.
And then is the related activities we joined. Attending AIT Independence Day celebration. Sabrina, what is AIT?
AIT stands for the American Institute in Taiwan.
And on July 4th in 2009, we were invited by AIT and to attend their Independence Day celebration.
It was an honor for us to meet the director of the American Institute in Taiwan, Stephen and Yang. This is a picture we took with him.
And Sabrina, I remember you were the volunteer in 2008 Deaflympics Invitational Tournament in Taipei. What was it like?
We represented our school to attend the audition and selected as a foreign language volunteer in the Deaflympics in 2008. Look, this is me, and this is my ID card, and this is another card I got.
And according to the Deaflympics organizers, there were more than 10,000 volunteers, both hearing and deaf, who helped during the event. And here is some sign language we have learned and want to show you. This is type 1, and this is Taipei. We even put it into sentence, I like you.
What about I love you?
This is I love you, and the whole world know it.
Yeah.
It was a great honor for our school to cheer for the American Deaflympic team. So, our school arranged hundreds of students, including us, to cheer for American team. And here's me cheering for American team in Taipei Arena.
And this is me and she.
After all the Deaflympic events were over, our school arranged American team players to visit our campus.
We even picked the American team players at a hotel in Memorial Garden in Taipei.
And then we guided them to tour in CKS Memorial Hall. There were 300 athletes.
We even have, these are some pictures of the athletes.
And we give them a big welcome. And our school arranged some performance for them.
Here's the cheering dance.
And it's our cheerleaders. Are they jumping really high?
Yes, they are. We even exchanged culture and gifts with the American team. We learned that smiling and using some simple sign languages really helps.
And we took lots of pictures and had a great time. Finally, it's our conclusion and reflection. Taiwan really worked hard on sponsoring this event. And we did get the world notice that also Taiwan is a small island. We have strong will.
To our amazement, it is so impressive that although the deaf athletes cannot hear any sound, they conquer their obstacles and be able to take part in the Deaflympics.
And being part of this event. And then working on this Deaflympics project are a big honor and unforgettable experience for 3 of us.
We not only learn the spirits and also feel the power in me.
And never giving up. Here are references we revert to. This is the end of our project. Thank you for your attention.